Hello, hi, how are you? Good afternoon. I wanted to talk more on food issues. So there's a lady that coined a phrase, okay? Um, it's in it's still noted in the books about covert emotional incest because again, um covert emotional incest is the root of like literally every issue. But she had one that's more specific to mothers. It says a therapist says most women have mother hunger that affects their relationships. Um, and this is October 22nd, 2022. I actually read this before, not here, but it's on the insider.com. It says therapist Kelly McDaniel coined mother hunger to describe a grief-related pattern she saw in her patients. It stems from a mother's inability to provide protection, nurturing, and guidance to her daughter. Trouble with relationships and trouble with food are two common signs of mother hunger. And so I wanted to bring that up because she said mother hunger is not a medical diagnosis. It's just her theory to explain how specific types of childhood neglect lead to attachment injuries, which can impact how a person acts in future relationships. Which I'm not really worried about the relationship part. This is more of just like on the food level, you know. A lot of us have, I know a lot of people who have strained relationships with their mother, and it shows in the way they eat their food. And then it's not even a strained relationship, okay? When a dynamic of covert emotional incest is present, even if that girl is very close to her mother, she'll still experience issues with food because the relationship is not necessarily nurturing. Okay. So, the reason that I actually found this came up because someone was complaining that their child was eating all the time. Okay. Pay attention. Pay attention. Children have ways of garnering attention from you. Okay. If you have a child that seems to always be hungry, it might be this right here. And I'm not saying you're neglectful or terrible person or mother, okay? This is especially for young girls. Sometimes they are already in the process of doing this here. You know, you stuff your feelings down with food and things like that. So this is specifically for women. We're going to, this is, I didn't even see this part. I mean, I saw it, but I didn't realize that this would be a part of the, somebody asked me where I'm located. I'm in Ohio. It goes down in Ohio. Anyways, Aaron says that shit all the fucking time now. All it takes is one time and he gets attached to something. He knows he lives in Ohio. Yeah, I have it's not actually an issue. It's a intestinal issue. Even when I like do all that I'm supposed to do for my face, I need to clear my intestine, and I keep saying I'm going to do it and I don't. So, nurturance is the nonverbal language that tells a newborn, I love you and I'm here. It involves tending to the needs of someone who is dependent on you through holding, feeding, soothing, responding, starting from birth. You know, okay, I will try that out. Protection involves acting as a buffer from mental and physical threats like angry siblings or lack of shelter, and prevents extreme fear or anxiety from forming in girls. And guidance starts in the teenage and young adult years when daughters look for cues from their mothers about how to be a woman. A daughter might not accept or trust their mother's guidance if she didn't receive proper nurturance and protection when she was younger. So this is what a mother is supposed to provide to her child, daughters and sons. Okay. There's something I'm supposed to be giving you with this. Oh, I just want to mention too. So this person, VGN Network, okay, they were on my channel for several minutes, and there was never any sign that they were here. Just so you know, I see what's going on here. Anyways, so consider if you've actually experienced those things. And also, here's what it was. Because the theory that I'm trying to give you on this is the covert emotional incest side. So you may be thinking, yeah, see, this person is talking to me and they're not showing up on my ticker. Hi, sorry, I don't mean to call you this person. I'm just saying. Okay, so on the covert emotional incest side, right? You may be close with your mother, but your mother is actually not giving you appropriate guidance. And even if everything is on a subconscious, under the veil level, right? So this is why you can be real close to your mom and still be experiencing this mother hunger stuff, because they wouldn't actually be giving you the things that would be fulfilling to you, or giving you the proper, it's supposed to be guidance. Okay, thank you. It's supposed to be guidance, but it's not, right? And so subconsciously you recognize that, but maybe on an emotional level, on a conscious level, you do not. So I just wanted to mention that, because there's plenty of women that I see that are experiencing this issue, but you actually do have a relationship with your mother. It's just not as fulfilling as it should be. So, if a woman misses out on one of these three pillars and she or her mother don't acknowledge it, it can lead to an inexplicable feeling of loss. To fill this hole, a woman might seek out ways to soothe herself or meet the needs her mother couldn't. If someone had a mother who was physically or emotionally absent, they could deeply crave and seek out relationships and love at the expense of their own well-being. And everybody knows that. It can also be with your father. But she's noting that the trouble with food is specific to the mother wound. Okay, so I just wanted to mention that, because I have mentioned several times, as a result of the relationship with my father, it caused a rift between me and my mother. And so I just, did my little video about what I eat in a day and why I have issues with food. This is literally it. And I like savory, right? I love savory flavors. I love chocolate. I love a real good pasta, right? But actual food, it is still very hard for me to consume. That's how it presents itself for me. I do a lot of restricting, whereas someone else may eat a lot. So it kind of just depends. But I just wanted to show that to you. I feel a little emotional, because I actually have been in contact with my mother recently, and I just, yeah. Anyways, you guys have a good day. I have more to say on other things. I have other things to talk about. but I don't want to put them in the same video. You know how that goes. Thank you, VGN, for viewing my video. You guys have a great day.